Watch, he's gonna try and get one more. I've done put myself in a bad spot, fellers. Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Monday. Had a nice off weekend. I didn't, so y'all can see that wood has got some mud mixed in with it. This is the access wood that Michael had built down there. Or the wood that Michael built the access with. There we go. I have a new hard hat. We're back to the good old orange that y'all are used to seeing me in. I told y'all Mickey was leaving. He went and took care of some business. I run the loader some. I know I got video of me running the loader. I don't remember if I told y'all the John Deere went down again. It blowed another line under the cab. Luckily, it wasn't one that we needed to jack the cab over for. It was somewhere we could access easily through one of those side plates. So me and Matt come out Saturday morning and put it back together because I did not have the hose to fix it. So y'all see it running there. It's back wide open and going. No blowing of lines yet this morning. Knocking on some wood, hoping she keeps going, as it definitely pulls me more wood. Saturday, Brady also come out and cut half a day, so we got pretty good bit on the ground now. Y'all see it's back cloudy. We are expecting rain again this week. Scattered showers today, and then I believe we're supposed to have some pretty rough stuff move in here Wednesday night. I haven't got an exact timing on it. I haven't been paying 100% attention to it like I probably should. They're calling for like another, 2 and 3 inches, so that ought to be interesting. We've already got 3 for the day gone. Contract truck hauled Saturday by itself, trying to make up some that he missed earlier in the week through rainouts and stuff. The mill also got really bad Friday. That's another reason why we didn't work Saturday. The mill got so bad. We sent a truck from here. It was 10:30. It was 3 o'clock whenever I called him and asked where he was at, and he was just then going to be the next truck to be unloaded. So I sent my truck home and we piled wood up till it was time to go home, and we called her a week because they were doing crane inspections. They was running one crane. It was just going to be slow. So instead of coming out to maybe do 4 or 5 loads again on Saturday and losing that much more money in diesel and everything, because there would have been no amount of wood that we could have hauled Saturday to compensate for what we were going, what we had already lost for the week. So we just called the week, called it a loss. This week hopefully will be better. Y'all see it's a good sand road here. It goes all the way up through there. It's good sandy road. I'm fixing to go down there. That's Brady's truck. I'm fixing to go down there beside that truck and start down row, and Brady is actually cutting down there right now in a road change pocket. I think Matt's over there taking a nap. And he ain't moved in 5 minutes now. So anyway, they get y'all caught up. Y'all hang out. Hopefully when we get done here in a second, I'll find some time after a while to put some GoPros on Michael. We'll be back. All right, so before we get any more video going, I want to kind of give, I guess this would be considered a shout out. I guess that'd be the only way to say it. A big thank you, if anything else, to the people at Chambers, the Eliminator. Dad left here at 1 o'clock. It was 8:30 when he drove up at the Chambers facilities. Somebody was there to load the part that we needed into his truck and send him on about his merry little way. You don't, and they didn't charge any extra for that. You don't find customer service like that. That's one of the reasons we do business with Chambers. When we go to them, we don't go to them very often needing parts, but when we do go to them, their customer service is second to none. Something else I'd like to kind of get out of the way here. If y'all would, especially if you're a logger or you are on a logging job in the state of Louisiana, go check out Louisiana Loggers Association. These guys are pushing real hard to get good legislation put passed to help the logging industry in the state of Louisiana. You can go to their website. I hate that I don't know it really well right off the top of my head, but I want to say it's louisianaloggers.com, I think. But you can just Google Louisiana Logger Association and I know it'll come up. You can also check them out on Facebook. I want to sit down with these people and do some talking and kind of get their message on camera and shoot it through the YouTube channel to help push it. They have a great message, and I really think what they're doing is great. They just need some more support to help cover the lobbyists and stuff that they're sending to Baton Rouge to help get the new laws covered to improve our industry. So y'all make sure y'all go do that. Go if you've never checked out the Chamber's Facebook page, go to their Facebook page, check that out. I believe they have a YouTube page. Go check them out and give them a like and subscribe. They got lots of cool videos watching the Chambers work in various situations. And like I said, make sure a big one for me right now is y'all go check out the Louisiana Loggers Association. Loggers need all the help we can get right now, and people that's in the industry know what I'm talking about. this ain't exactly the type of skidder video that I envisioned. Zoom y'all in down here. See a little yellow light there, a little yellow flashy light. Oh, wrong button. Go in, go here, go here. Uh-oh, that ain't good. So, the dang thing has a transmission code. I say it is a transmission code because it says TCU. That's transmission controller, whatever. I don't know what the U stands for. Who cares? It's broke. It run, I don't know, it run maybe an hour after I showed y'all the skidder working a minute ago. She died. So they're supposed to be sending somebody out here to look at it because they're saying that there's supposed to be something with the seat, the way the seat locks. It's telling it that it's not locked, but I don't think that's right, because if you go back to the home screen here, that bottom gauge, that's the transmission temperature. There's no transmission temperature. You go in the transmission settings thing, there's no transmission, nothing. There's no, it's like the transmission fell out of this thing. So I don't know. We're gonna wait on them to get back with us, and they're supposed to be, we've went through like all the diagnostic stuff with them. They're supposed to be sending somebody to look at the machine now, which is adding on to the bill from last week, which is great. Just a little tidbit of information here real quick. Between my job and the other job and the 3 major breakdowns we had last week, we had a cylinder mess up on this John Deere, we had a clutch pack go out in the chambers delimitator, and we had a tire blowout on our 848 on the other job. By the time you add in all the service fees, everything else for people to come work on stuff, and then tires getting swapped, you know, everything all together, we're bumping almost $20,000 in breakdowns in the last week. People ask, how did I become a logger? How did I become a logger? And I'm not telling you don't. Unless you know how to manage money, don't get in this business. Unless you can put $200,000 in a bank account somewhere and just look at it, be like, man, that sure is nice to see $200,000 in there, and leave it for weeks like this week, don't get into logging. There's money to be made here, but you have to sit on your money, or else you'll get a breakdown like that. You'll have multiple breakdowns like last week. Bam, 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 bam. There's $20,000 gone. One breakdown could be $20,000 if a motor goes. Those rails on that track shear, that's fixing to be, I think they quoted us to actually install them themselves. I think it was 18 or 22,000, somewhere in that neighborhood, to put the rails on the John Deere track cutter. So I encourage anybody to get in the logging industry, especially just operators, you know. Don't try and own your own job if you can't manage money. That's the end of that subject. But so we're down with this skidder. I had to get on the rubber tire. It's sitting over there. I was actually down there cutting down rows. Come out here, diagnose this with the crew and John Deere, and got an access cut around this skidder, because this skidder broke down in the middle of my access, so we had to make a little loop around this dang thing. And we got that done. Michael's back on the tigercat. He's down there skidding. It's a Monday, that's for sure. Oh, and while Matt was loading the truck a while ago, he bumped the line into a stake and stripped out a fitting. So add that in there too. So today's definitely been a Monday. Today's been a Monday, and it's just now 10 o'clock. So, woo-wee. Woo-wee. That's about all you can say when it comes to that stuff. Alright, so the skidder was down. The 748 was down. I showed y'all the codes, all that other stuff inside of it. I want to go over this because this can end up helping several people in the end with a John Deere skidder, especially if you have a pre-L2, if you have just an L1 like I have. If that code pops up on your machine, don't call the service truck out for that code without checking this plug first. You take off your left side steering cylinder, the guards I showed y'all in the other day's video. You take them guards loose. There's a transmission filter. It's a blue filter. Right in behind it, there's a plug-in. Goes straight into the side of the transmission. It has this little yellow hooky flappy thingy. If that little flappy thingy is down, that plug-in is not tight and it is not making connection, and that is what's wrong with your machine. Literally, it didn't even take 5 minutes. It took 30 seconds for him to put the plug back up in there, and maybe 2 minutes to undo the bolts to get the cover off, and then put the cover back on after he was done, and that machine was fixed. I'm hoping that since that was something they know about and they should have told us over the phone, Doggett will eat some of that service cost. Otherwise, that's going to be probably another $1,000 by the time everything's all said and done, which is stupid. So, if you have a skidder, if you have a John Deere skidder and it has that issue with it, check that out before you call a service truck. That's not I'd hate to see somebody spend $1,000 on a service truck and 5 minutes that. I don't know. That kind of burns my butt. You know, that's something they should have told me through the phone. Check it, see what's going on first. Make sure that little plug-in's in there like it's supposed to be. Then call them out. All right, so we're gonna watch Mickey for a minute here. I'm not sure if y'all can see. Probably not. Brady is right there. There he is. Whenever he gets a little bit closer, we're gonna watch him too. We're gonna be done 10 today. 9's gone. Number 10 should be pulling up. Had a really good day today, other than the hiccup with the John Deere skidder. We're almost to the point we're fixing to do some chains on the Deliminator, which Mickey's running it a little bit different than what I would. I would be holding, he wants to push down coming out of that box and flipping the tops up into the top chains, and it works really great whenever the chains are new, but the chains aren't new. I just pull that sucker up against the drum, which y'all have saw that, and I'm also not going to keep my wood in there until it beats every limb off of it. I'm going to beat it till it gets down to about the right size top that I think needs to be. Make sure up to that point it's pretty clean, and I'm sucking it out of that box, and I'm giving it to this loader, and he can cut those tops out. I'm fooling with it as little as possible, and it's nothing about jobbing this man's eyeballs out over here. That's just how the two-man loader setup works best. Brighten y'all back up just a tad bit. Zoom y'all in so I can see. So as I stated earlier, y'all make sure y'all go check out the Louisiana Loggers Association. Y'all make sure and go check out the Chambers Deliminator people if y'all haven't checked them out yet. If you're in the pulpwood market like I am, and you need something to help boost your production, yeah, I agree that the Hydrogate doesn't cost as much to operate. You know, it's not burning fuel, etc., etc., etc. But the added production you can get with the Chambers, if you maintain it correctly, it is amazing in this type of timber. Oh, he had one break out and run down that boom. Fell back on the cab and in the ditch. It's one of the things you know, with the smaller timber like what we cut, it's never really an issue. But I'm surprised the timber company, I mean the engineers, haven't designed some kind of guard to go over that top boom like what Cotton Top had on their 830C, I believe it was. Yeah, it's their 830. They had a guard built to go over the top of that cylinder, because the way that fork broke out, that baby doll will break out like that while you're cutting. You'll never see it, never know it. Bam, it'll fall down and break the dang fitting on the side of that ram and that cylinder. It'd be put you in a bad spot. He's still trying to cut using his right joystick entirely too much. Way out here at saw bogging down, he is jobbing that saw in the ground. And it's just not really hurting anything here because we don't have rocks and stuff. Beside this road, we're going to have some rocks. It's not going to hurt like what it would if you was in the mountains or something. But you don't want to keep doing that, because if you keep doing that, watch, he's going to try and get one more. I've done put myself in a bad spot, fellers. I see what he's doing. He's going to cut one more there. And he's going to... I think he's thinking about trying to get it over there to Mickey. You got one too many, buddy. Oh, he got it. See, what he's doing is he's going to walk it right here to Mickey and throw it down. Y'all heard that wrist take over? I'm not sure if y'all can hear that or not. It did that. Gonna bob him off, I think, and swat him back, and then he's gonna swing around this way. I love that head. I loves it. And then you got a pretty clean daylighted road. Alright, y'all, so y'all know the deal. Go subscribe for me if you're not already subscribed. Greatly appreciate it. I appreciate everybody's support that I'm already got, receiving already. I can't wait to see just how far the YouTube stuff's gonna go. It's going really well. I say this in lots of videos, but I'm very shocked at how well it's going. I'd have never thought it would have turned into this, especially this quick. I just appreciate everybody. We're gonna wrap this one up though. Go subscribe, like the video, share the video. Go check out Louisiana Loggers Association. Check out Chambers Eliminators. Don't forget to check out John Deere Timbermatic. Other than that, until the next video, guys, I'll catch y'all next time.